How's it going, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers Studio Series review. The figure I'm looking at today is the Transformers Studio Series Shatter. This is the airplane version of it. As you know, in the movie, she was a triple changer. She turned from a robot into a car and into a jet. And Hasbro has wussed out on that, and they will not be making a triple changer version. They've just got, oh, this is the version that turns into a jet. This is the version that turns into a car. This is on loan to me from a buddy of mine, so I don't have the car version for comparison, because honestly I've heard that the car version is pretty terrible. So yeah, there's a lot of backpack on this figure, but there's also a lot of heel on this figure, so it all balances out. Stands very well. In terms of accessories, this character comes with two of these little gun thingamajigs, and those gun thingamajigs can just clip into the fists like so, and can kind of have that that look as though the hands have turned into the guns, which is kind of a cool idea, but it's very rare to find that executed properly. And this is not really an exception to that rule either. But yeah, let's take these off. There it is from the front. Pretty good paint apps on this. There's some color separation here. Red plastic, gray plastic, some silver paint apps. Black plastic down here. A little bit of gray plastic with some red and silver painted onto it. Silver for the grill here on this red plastic piece. You got a lot of this black palm coming through it. Nice surface detailing though, even on these little spots that are, you know, hardly seen or not really meant to be seen much at all. So I kind of dig, you know, subtle details that that are on panels that aren't supposed to be obvious. But let's get this figure transformed up. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to disconnect this panel here, and we're going to bring this up a bit to flip in the landing gear, and then bring this down. That'll give us clearance to move the arms up and rotate the body all the way around. You're going to fold the arms straight up like so, and then bring the head back, fold these around, and these are going to peg in together, like so. Like so. Now you're going to take an accordion her waist down like this, and you want to take these feet, bring them around at the knee, fold the foot up, bring this heel back. So again, flip it around at the knee, bring the foot up, bring the heel back. These are also going to peg together, though I'm not going to peg them into the arms quite yet. That part that I just did, I'm not actually going to do that. It was just a figment of your imagination. So this section here, you're going to bring this wing part around, and you basically just want to turn around so that these panels line up. And let's look at that from the other side. Just bring this around until those panels line up. And then on the underside here, which is going to become the top side in just a little bit, you've got these panels that you're connected with, and there's this one with a canard in here. So what you want to do is you want to bring this around fold that down, and this is just going to come down and around, and this so this engine is going to pop into and cover that, and this canard is going to come out straight. And before you plug all this together, it is easiest to attach the wings together and attach these tabs into little slots on the back of the hands, and then just click these into place. Make sure these have stayed being clipped into place, and they have. Bring this in, connect up those tabs. Oh, now I've lost a tab there. And just fold out these fins here. Now this is supposed to be a Harrier jet of some sort, a Harrier jet. And some parts of it are okay and some parts of it are not. The overall shape of the nose and the cockpit is fairly on point. The shape of the wings is fairly on point. The tail and the ailerons, all right. These canards don't exist on the actual thing. I do like how it's got the dual intakes. Looks pretty good. I haven't really figured out how to make these parts be a little more flush. That's not really a thing that it wants to do, which is a bit of a bummer, because it has just it's not really unsightly, but it's kind of unsightly. One thing I do like about this, again, on the topic of subtle details, if you flip up this panel in vehicle mode, it's got two little fans under here, and then you flip it over to the other side and it's got two little exhausts under here. And those are details that, I mean, of course, they're not accurate to a Harrier at all, but they're cool little details, and I think it's fun that they put that in there, and they line up fairly well. Anyhow, you can do a little bit of weapon storage by just plugging these in on the underside of the wings. The rear landing gear are going to be always out. The front landing gear got folded up in terms of the transformation, but you can fold that out, and it will just sit quite nicely on all of this landing gear. And all things considered, this really isn't the worst jet I've seen from Hasbro. It's actually pretty decent looking, all things considered. But yeah, it's a fun little figure. I think it's all right. It would have been nice if they figured out how to make an actual triple changer, but I don't know. I know that Toy World is working on making one, and they've shown prototypes, and it looks pretty good, though its car mode is a little blocky. But all in all, it looks pretty good. But I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard any news about that since 2019. So, which means that you haven't either. But anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. Just a short little review, as these Hasbro ones always seem to be fairly short. It's because they have really simple transformations. That's really what it comes down to. But thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. And everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. I will see you on the next one. Bye.